Hello friends, it is Sunday the 3rd of April and I wanted to start my weekly vlogging of April's going on, where I'm picking random books. I have a selection of 35 different books to choose between, and the first 3 books have been picked for me, so they are the ones that, at least in the first part here, will be focused on. We'll see how long it takes for me to actually get anywhere with them. The only one that I've currently started so far is A Hope Divided by Alyssa Cole. Now, if you haven't watched my TBR, as I said, I am picking 3 random books. I'm picking books from 3 random book wheels that has different books on them. I have 2 audiobook reels. One of them will be ones that I will listen to in my car and at work or whatever I'm doing, and then I have one that I'm listening to at home when I'm here or when I'm out for a walk or doing anything in the garden, whatever it is. I will listen to that book. And the difference between the 2 type of books that I pick from is that if I read from home here, I tend to like having a physical copy. So I have a lot of my books from my physical shelves that I'm able to listen to an audiobook of, and those are the books that I will choose for that. And then when I'm outdoors, out of my house, I will listen to whatever else books I want to listen to that I don't own a physical copy of. So the first book that was picked for me was Grænsen til Trafalgar's first book in that series, which is called De Halves Arv, or The Legacy of the Halves. And yeah, it's by Julie M. Day. It's a Danish fantasy book, and I will listen to it at home while I'm cooking and stuff. I'll probably start it today when I start cooking dinner. Anyway, that's the first book. Second book that was picked for me was my audio that I'm starting on tomorrow. I won't start it until tomorrow, until I leave for work. I'll probably start a little later because I'm actually working on a book, and I will tell you about that in just one second. The other one that was picked for me was Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I have wanted to read her books. I've had her in my mind that I need to put it on my TBR, but I keep forgetting to put it on the TBR, and I feel so bad about it. So I'm really happy about that being picked for me. And then the last and final wheel pick for me was my physical or ebook, where I have 15 books. I have 10 physical books and 5 ebooks, Kindle books on there. And the first one that was picked for me was A Hope Divided by Alyssa Cole, which is a Kindle book. It's the second book in the Royal League, maybe? Is that series? I've started it. I read the first chapter-ish. I'm 20% into it. 10%? 10% into it, I think. Yeah. So definitely have a bit to go still, but I have started that one, and it's the only one of those 3 books that I've started. I am listening to Of Spice and Men. It won't take me long to finish it. I might finish it already Monday, so that's one I have to finish first. It's the 3rd book in the Cozy Mystery series called Pancake House Mystery. So those 4 books at first here will definitely be the ones that I'll be working on over the week. We'll see how far I get. And yeah, so that was my first check-in for that. Right now I need to actually sit down and film Monday read kind of video. I've started filming them a little bit in advance, even though I can't completely complete my weekly tallies. It just I can't count on being able to film these Monday reads every Monday. A lot of times on Mondays I will have something I need to go to, so yeah, but I will be doing that now. I've actually already edited and have my vlog ready for the Harley Quinn books that I've just been reading. I finished the last one yesterday, so I'm really happy. I'm already done with the editing of that, but that will come up over the next week. The Monday reads will come up on Monday, and then I think I will post the vlog on either Wednesday or Thursday, so that way I will at least have 2 videos coming up this week, so that's great. But this was my first update. see you later. Hello friends, it is Monday. I wanted to check in with a reading update for the day. I have worked on 3 different books today. So first up, I made progress on Of Spice and Men, and I would have made further progress if it hadn't been for the fact that I've had a bit of a blunder this morning and forgotten that I was changing SIM cards today because I've changed phone dealer over the last month, and today I had to start on the new SIM card, but I forgot to bring it along to work. So suddenly when I was like halfway towards work, it all stopped working and I couldn't listen to my audio on my way to work. But then when I came to work, I managed to get it log into the Wi-Fi connection we have at work, the one we have there, and downloaded the remainder of the books for the offline purposes, so I could listen to it actually on the way home as well. So, but now I have changed my SIM card, so tomorrow I'm ready. But I am, I think, 60% into that book now, so definitely made quite a bit of progress. I have about an hour-ish left, an hour and 20 minutes maybe, and overall it's okay. It's just not, it's not the best thing I've ever read. It's not the best mystery in the series either, but it's fun. We follow this mystery surrounding this. There's this movie set that's come to town, and our main character has to go and talk to one of the people on the set, and she turns out to be dead. She's the lead actress in this show, and so a lot of people would want her gone. Or maybe she's not the lead actress, but she's like a makeup artist. I'm not uncertain. We also have an ex of our main character's boyfriends coming along, bringing some difficulties to the table, and yeah, but it's okay. I mean, there's a mystery going on as well, and it's fun enough, but it's not my favorite. This book hasn't been my favorite so far in the series for sure. I think if it continues like this, I'm probably gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars. It doesn't mean that I'm not gonna continue with it. It's just that it's not the best out of the bunch so far. So that's what I listened to at work. And then I read 1 chapter in Kiss of the Night by Sherilyn Kenyon, my buddy read with Shannon. I read chapter 5 or 6. I need to remember to text Shannon and let her know that I read the next chapter. It was quite long. It took me 47 minutes to read that one, so it's definitely one of the longer ones. It was 35 pages, I think. Yeah, so I read that, and finally I have listened to a little bit of audio when I did some diamond painting. I am started on this break of a book. It's quite heavy. As you can tell, I am just over 100 pages into it now. And so far we have met this woman she lives in our world, and she works at this library, bookstore, with someone. She is like he's like someone she's known for a really long time, and they have the same interests in terms of books and stuff, and in this store she comes upon a scroll, and it's like when she touches it, it's like she doesn't know what it is exactly. She can't read whatever it says on it, but she knows that there's something about this, and she has been having dreams previously about a lot of things that was going on, and so yeah, and then she shows it to her boss, a thing, who also sees the same things, but then suddenly he's like, don't worry about this one, I will make sure it disappears, it's for your own good, there's nothing more to this, trying to sort of make her forget about it, but she's too curious and wants to see it and find it, and what happens later is that her boss actually is killed, and turns up dead. It looks like he had a heart attack or something like that, but she thinks there might be more to it, and then she is swept up to come with this guy, and that is basically where we're at now. I'm not sure of anything otherwise. One of the things that has been irking me a little bit about this one is that the narrator of the audiobook is speaking in a really, really strange way. It's obviously Danish because it's a Danish book, but she speaks as if she's like, it doesn't sound natural the way that she's narrating it, and that's really strange. She has a really, really, really strange accent to it, or whatever you want to call it. It's not even an accent, it's just the way that she expresses the words, and it makes it sound so weird. So I don't know how much that's going to be annoying me over the book. I hope I'll get to used to it, but yeah, so far it's okay. I don't know it enough to say whether I love it or not. I just think that it's okay. So that's what my reading update is for the day today. Now I need to charge my battery for my camera, and then I'll check in with you tomorrow. Hello friends, it's now Tuesday, 11:15 p.m. I should have been in bed a while ago. I've been watching a tennis match. It was like the last one of Caro's, like a show game kind of thing. I just needed to see the end of it. But I've made progress on a lot of things today. First up, I finished up off Spider-Man by Sarah Fox, the third book in the coffee. No, I don't know why I wanna call it Coffee House Mystery, but it's the Pancake House Mystery, and I am giving this 3 stars. The mystery was okay, but it was not great. Our characters are okay, but there are moments where I was a little annoyed with them. So, but otherwise there were also really good moments in there. So I don't know. I think a 3 stars is a good enough rating. That's the first finish of the week, and I started on Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I am an hour and 23 minutes in. I'm very much enjoying it actually. I think it's a lot of fun so far. I don't know what I expected, but so far it's really good. We're following this girl who has chronic pain, and I really like her personality. She's very upfront, but she doesn't really care. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like her character so far. I'll think about what I'm thinking about her until next time. So yeah, looking forward to seeing how that whole relationship is turning out. I have made quite a bit of progress on De Helvedes Arv. I am now about a third of the way into that book. It's really, really heavy. And then I have made progress on A Hope Divided by Alyssa Cole, and I'm 26% into that book now. This one doesn't have the quickest start. It actually... And it's a little bit rough reading it because there's a lot of bad things, a lot of slurs that's being used against one of our main characters. Obviously this is set in the Civil War, so I knew this was going to happen, but it's still not fun. But we're following Ewan and Marley, so I figure it's going to be the romance between those two once we get to it. But right now they haven't really had any scenes together in that way. He is and she's living in this house, and then this woman comes in and who's a racist, like a bad one. Like all races are bad, so I'm hoping at least that we'll have some romance happening soon, because I want a romance. Ewan is definitely moving. He is trying to escape this whatever he's in. He was like a prison camp kind of thing. Anyway, this was my update for now. I need to go to bed, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello friends, it's Thursday evening. I wanted to check in with a reading update, because I have 45 minutes left of Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, and I'm very much enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, I get the hype. I really get it. It's very the romance is really, really cute and very, very steamy. So yeah, but I have like 45 minutes left of the audio of that one, so I have a good chance that I'll finish it tomorrow. So my reasons for updating you now is that I need to figure out what audio to pick up after I finish Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Maybe tomorrow. It might be that I will only finish this and not more, but I don't know. So in case that I finish it tomorrow, I need something to start on afterward. So let's go and find the week. I think you can see it if I put it close, right? Because last time it was not so easy to see. No. What is it? You'll see it before me. Secret cross seduction. Woo! A Harlequin. That's exciting. So this is the second book in the Han Solo trilogy, which is by J.C. Lee. I'm really looking forward to this one. I gotta say, very much looking forward to that one. I kind of want a historical romance too, because I'm currently watching The Bridgerton. I'm like three episodes into season 2, which I think is a lot better than the first season. I know that there's a possibility that it's not gonna follow the book completely, but I'm okay with that. So far it's been very interesting to see the differences and the choices of the writers of of how they have show the different families in this series. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, I ran out of space, so I have my next audio picked out for me. I'm very excited about it. That'll be a quick one, so quicker before I do another spinning wheel. This one, not that Chloe Brown is long, it's no, 10 hours, 10 and a half, which is fine, you know. Nelle, she's biting my foot. In terms of the other books, I am 42% into A Hope Divided by Alicia Cole. I just think, I don't know, this is historical, supposedly romance, but right now there's no romance going on, but it's fair. There's a lot of talk about racism in the Civil War time, which obviously needs to be discussed because of the situation, that slavery and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of horrible things being said, but there's also some interesting moments here, so definitely have both good and bad things happening. But it's not that I'm reading it slow. I'm reading like 40 pages an hour, which is fine, but it's not like my favorite thing that I've ever read, so I don't know where is this gonna go, but I'm still hoping that I can finish it over the weekend. I don't have very many plans this weekend. Next week is Easter. I actually have all of the days off next week. I'm halfway through this book, which is interesting but predictable at times. So that's how I'm feeling about this one. There's definitely some things that happen that's predictable. Like right now, our main character was left on her own, even though they were talking about it was very important that she stuck close to her. But she comes to this family in this land, and one of the girls has taken her into the city to sort of see things and be shown around, even though she wasn't allowed to leave the house before some other people in the house. But anyway, now she's left to herself, and I know that's just something that's gonna happen right now. She's going to wander off on her own, and something will happen. So far, progress is okay. I don't know if I'll finish. This one this week. We'll see. Weekend, but otherwise I'll finish it next week. It does go pretty fast when I read it, when I listen to it. So I just haven't been listening today because I haven't been cooking today because I had leftovers. I thought about doing some diamond painting, but I've been watching Bridgerton instead. So once I'm done with that, tomorrow probably, at the pace that I'm going, I will, maybe Saturday, let's be real. Once I'm done with the Bridgerton, I can go back to my diamond painting and I will listen to some of that. That was my update for today. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello friends, it is Sunday the 10th of April, and it will be my last day, I think, for this vlog. I think I'm gonna do a weekly thing this month, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I'll finish anything else. I've only finished Get a Life Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. I really enjoyed that one. I don't know what my rating is. I think it's around 4 stars, maybe 4.5. I don't think it's a full 5 stars, but I did really enjoy it. I think it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that for once it was a British romance, and I have read a lot of American-based romances recently, so that was really nice. I like that we were following a character who was suffering from chronic pains, so we got that a voice from that, from a person that deals with that, and that worked really well for me. I also like that we got a sort of plus size heroine. That was really refreshing, that we didn't have to be a slim, skinny person. That was really nice also. And the humor was really something that I jive with. So definitely an overall success. I really enjoyed it. I definitely understand the hype surrounding this, but it wasn't my favorite thing ever. But I did really enjoy it. So I think 4 stars is what I'm landing on. So I'm very happy about that. I also started on Secret Crush Seduction, which I'm halfway into, and I am enjoying that one as well. So I'm halfway into that one, as you can tell. So I listened to an hour and a half on Friday. So I think I'm gonna spend some time trying to finish that over the next week, even though I have the week off, just because there's only like an hour and a half left, so I can easily finish that. I haven't made progress on the Danish fantasy book, but I will do that today. I've also read 2 chapters in Kiss of the Night. So I'm now over halfway through that book, and so far I think I'm really enjoying this book. I don't know if it's my favorite yet, but I think these are my favorite characters that I've been following. Like, I really enjoy the characters individually, but also the side characters in this one. We follow this guy called Wolf, who is the Dark Hunter. He is ascended from the Viking ages, like he's known as the Viking. I would say I think that he's from Sweden, but that's only because some of the things that he calls people around him, like he calls my heroine, he called him Vilkat, and at some point he called her Elskling. And Elskling is definitely not a Danish one. It's also not, I don't think it's Norwegian. So, but I know that in Sweden they use Elskling for like lover kind of thing. Yeah, someone dear to them would be called that. So that's my guess. And he has a sort of difficult time. He's very focused on he has a curse surrounding him, so that within 5 minutes of people seeing him, people will forget who he is. So he has a lot of, the only people that remembers him are blood relatives. So, and he only has 1 blood relative left, and that is Chris. Chris is a squire in this world. Squires are helping the Dark Hunters in the day-to-day time when they can't go out. But they do things for them when they can't be there for them, kind of thing. So Chris is a squire, and is his, I don't know, great-grandson, something way far into like the line, but he knows him, and he is trying his most, the thing that he wants the most is for Chris to find someone so he can reproduce, procreate, and get a baby, because otherwise he will have no one remembering him. And yeah, and it's a difficult time for him whenever he meets someone and they forget him like the next second. And then we have Cassandra, who is our female lead in this one, and she comes from she is half Appellate and half human, and the Appellates in this world are villains. They are the one that the Dark Hunters are hunting, demons and stuff. But she is, so it's really refreshing getting a point of view that has a leg in the other part of this world. But obviously Wolf doesn't know about this, but he saves her from some diamonds, because the diamonds actually wants to kill her, because that would be the end of their curse. But what they don't know is that the end of their curse will be the end of everything, because if she's gone, then it stops everything. It's really interesting so far. I think there's a lot of things that happens with them. Cassandra obviously also has a fate surrounding her that on her 27th birthday she will die. That that's a curse that surrounds the Appilates. They don't become older than this. So she is she was trying to figure out if there's a way of saving herself, kind of thing, but knowing there's probably a chance that won't be happening. So anyway, yeah, lots of things happen, but I feel like I'm really enjoying the things that are happening in this book, and very interested in seeing what's gonna happen next. As I said, I really enjoyed the side characters. I also really like Kate. Kate is this she's this protector of Cassandra, sort of a guardian thing that works for Artemis. And then we have Archer on as well in this one, who's always fun, and Chris is really cool as well. And I remember telling Shannon that I really would love to see his love story kind of thing, and so I'm kind of hoping at some point we'll get a story about Chris and whoever he finds, because I would really love that. He's sort of this geeky person, because he knows so much about this old stuff because of his Dark Hunter relative. Yeah. So anyway, enjoying that one, halfway through it, and then I don't think I have made progress in Hope Divided since I last spoke to you. I don't remember how far I was into it then, but I think I'm about 40-45% into it. So I'm going to try and attempt to finish, at least make a lot of progress on that today. Otherwise, I'm going to be watching some cycling. Some Amstel Gold Race is happening today, so I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that. I want to go for a run or walk later, which is probably stupid considering I had a shower this morning. I should have probably waited until I went for a run, but and I also have to go grocery shopping just a little bit. Yeah, because I don't get a new HelloFresh order next week. I decided to skip this one because I didn't know how much I'll be home. It's really difficult when it's Easter break and stuff, and I don't know how many days I'm home. I do have one meal left from last week's delivery, this week's delivery, so I have one and that will be for today and tomorrow. But I need to get something for lunch, for breakfast, and I need to get a couple of things that can make something over the week if I'm home, kind of thing. So it will probably sort of be vegetarian things, because that I don't have to think too much about meat getting bad or something. I don't know. I don't think that I'll finish either of the next books, but I'm also happy with the amount of progress I've been doing. I'm hoping that if I read for like an hour or two in Hope Divided, I'll get to a point where I can't put the book down, kind of thing. I haven't really gotten to that part yet. I'm not enjoying this one as much as I did the first one. The first one I really loved it, but I don't think this one has captured me as much as the other. 42% into Hope Divided, about to start chapter 9. I have found out that I am good at reading when there's a sprint going on, so I'm going to find a saved live sprint. I know it's not live, but they will help me, because then I will just read for that time. It helps me. I have thought about maybe trying to do live sprints myself, just in order for me to focus on actually getting something done, like reading. But I don't know if anyone will be interested in that, and I don't know how to do it actually. I've done so little live stuff, so I don't know. I don't know. It's sort of a little scary getting into that part. But if anyone's interested, I'm also interested in just joining someone else's if it fits with my time zone. That could be a lot of fun. But anyway, this is my update for now. See you later. Hello friends. It is now Sunday evening and I'm on my way to bed. It's almost 10:30. I thought I wanted to go to bed, even though I have the day off tomorrow. I don't feel like watching anything. I don't feel like... Yeah, so... And I don't feel like reading right now. But I have actually been reading quite a bit in A Hope Divided today. I think I think I read 100 and something pages. So that's definitely more than I've read it in a day in this book. And I'm happy I did, because I think now that it's finally at a place where I really want to continue with it. I definitely think that the last 100 pages, it changed and I got more invested in what was going on. I mean, it has been a really good book. It's been a good book so far with the things that are happening. I enjoy the writing. I think that the historical things that were happening, like, it's very, it's been teaching me a lot of things. I don't know a lot about the Civil War. It's not something we were taught about a lot in school. So it's definitely one of those things that I don't know a whole lot about. I do know sort of basic things, but I didn't know a lot of them. But anyway, I am 70. Yeah, I am on page 236 out of 320 according to Bookly. And I will probably finish it tomorrow. I could have finished it if I sat down to read for another hour or two. But I wasn't really in the mood to read more, so I will finish it tomorrow. And I'm still happy about that. I don't mind. I think I've done a lot of work on it, and I will definitely finish it tomorrow. I also mentioned earlier that I read the next chapter in the Kiss of the Night, so I'm happy about that. And I continued with the audio of this, and I am now 4 hours into it out of 7, so I have 3 hours left. And yeah, it is okay still, but I don't think it's my favorite thing I've ever read. I don't know what I expected exactly, but I know it's Kirsten from Business with Fantasy. It's like her favorite, like some of her favorite books. She's been recommending them a lot, so maybe my expectation has been extremely high. It's not that it's bad or anything, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that just doesn't jive with me as much. And I don't know how much of it is due to the bad narrating stuff. I think it's because some of it is a little bit cliche in terms of what I've read before in YA fantasy, and maybe that's why, I don't know. But I mean, there's still the equivalent of 3 hours left, about 250 something pages left of my book, so I will, there's chances for it to change, and I will end up enjoying it a lot. But those are things that I've been working on today. Very happy with my progress. I ended up reading just over 200 pages. The only day that I really didn't read very much was yesterday. I only read 15 pages, which was a chapter in A Kiss of the Night. And otherwise I didn't read anything. So it was nice getting into reading something today. But I think it's a general thing. Saturdays are just never the day of the week that I read a lot. And I think it's because I always have things that I need to do. I'm hanging out with people, and then also because I've been watching so much Bridgerton, I had to finish watching that. I needed to know what was going to happen, so I watched the last 3 episodes, I think, of Bridgerton season 2 yesterday also. So yeah, also I really enjoyed the second season. It was better than the first. I also enjoyed Anthony's character in the TV version a lot better than the book version. So that's something. Don't know how you feel about it, but that's what I was thinking. I'm on my way to bed now, so I'll also be ending my vlog of the week here. And yeah, check in with you tomorrow with a new vlog. So you'll see whatever happens next time, but it's been a lot of fun. I have finished 2 books this past week. I thought I only finished 1, but when I looked through my stats for the week, I finished 2, so that's definitely fine. I've had weeks where I didn't finish anything, so in that way it was fine. And this was my final update for this week, and I hope you stuck to the end. If you did, thank you. If you didn't, then you wouldn't see this clip. Yeah, but anyway, happy you watched along, and I'll see you in another video very soon. And yeah, bye.